Hello, it's me, mayohosko, and welcome to my channel. Hello, it's me, mayohosko, and I'm working on something right now. I am making a modification to this piece of rolling stock from the 2018 cargo train. This originally carried I think it was 6 by 10 modern style shipping containers, and I've taken some of the elements off that divided the shipping containers right here, which means I've taken some pieces off, like these 2 by 4 light bluish grey tiles, and I'm making them into something that would better work for the Mayo City Railway. And for inspiration, I made these builds a long time ago, and they are opening door gondola trucks that have these window panes, these window shutters used for door pieces. But when I realized that because of that table leg over there, I have to shrink down the loading gauge from 8 studs wide to 6 studs wide, I can't use these window shutters as doors anymore for this type of opening door on a gondola truck, which is a little bit sad because I actually really like this design. But I think I've come up with a better design, and I'm going to make the modifications right now. This is the final product of what I've been able to create. If you know Thomas the Tank Engine, you might recognize the troublesome trucks. And I think those styles of open air 2-axle non-bogie gondola trucks are a really good basis for a short bulk commodity transport pieces of rolling stock, because they're very massable and they look good all in a row. And obviously I'm not going to put faces on these things. I'm not trying to be a TTTE nerd, hell no, but you can see that I've had to use a bunch of random pieces and get them somewhat stacked in a way so that nothing is loose and nothing's just going to rip out of its hole. You'll notice that I am using some old dark grey elements, and I'm using some of these modified dark bluish grey bricks with the vertical striations, and in 2 spots I'm using dark bluish grey palisade bricks because I ran out of some of these vertical striation pieces. The profile bricks is what some people call them. And I had to change the orientation of some of these 1 by 4 dark bluish grey lattice fence panels, because originally on these 1 by 4 light tan modified bricks with the 4 studs on the side, I had them, well, they were in the set, they were oriented like this, and you can see that the bottom of that L shape is longer than the top of that L shape, so I had to reorient it to be like this, rather than, if I can quickly pull this off, rather than this. Oh, and this plate is coming off a bit. So you can see the difference in the orientation. And if I do a side view, actually it's better if I come around this side, you can see that the original orientation is slightly wider. So to get within the bounds of my self-imposed 6-stud loading gauge, I had to reorient these fence panels. And that's present on both of my elongated troublesome trucks, as I like to call them. And something a little bit odd, once again, because I didn't have enough of the pieces I wanted, I had to use some of these 1x4 dark grey, oh, I apologise for that lighting, bricks with stickers for electrics, if I can get a focus, electrics and water, and pneumatics and oil. They were from, I believe, the 2010 cargo train set. And I didn't have another one of these pneumatics and oil, so I couldn't put it right there. Ideally, I'd like to have electrics and water, and then pneumatics and oil right there. But once again, that was a decision made bound by the pieces that I have, and I don't have another pneumatics and oil sticker for over here, which if I did, I'd like to put it over this side. But to get the proper wood plank effect that I'd like to get to mimic the wood planking of the troublesome trucks, I'd like to get a bunch more of these profile bricks with and use it in the orientation with the horizontal striations to get the wood paneling effect, and have them stacked offset like this so that everything could be stable. So those are the improvements that I would like to make. But for the time being, I've got a rake of 2 troublesome trucks that I can carry different types of commodities inside, whether it be iron ore or whether it be something else. You name it, maybe sand even, if the city needs another delivery of sandstone for its pavement. Lots of imagination there, and I'm glad to have these to carry around different types of commodities for the Mayo City Railway. So, feel free to like, comment, and share this video with your friends. If you haven't already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button to be notified of all of my uploads. Be sure to click on that bell icon so that you never miss out on an upload. And if you want to support the channel further, if you want to see exclusive behind the scenes content, early access to my videos, as well as content, images and text that I might not otherwise share on my social media, the right to vote in some of my Patreon polls so that you can get a degree of administrative power of what goes on around here, and you want to see the production value of my channel grow, consider supporting me on Patreon. If you want to reach out to me further beyond the comments section down below, you can find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Links to my social media and my Patreon are in the description of every mayohosko video. And if you want to get even more involved within the mayohosko community, you can join the mayohosko fan club Facebook group. And if you want to express interest in joining that fan club, contact me in any means of communication so that I can send you the link and you can join the fan club. And I can share slightly more exclusive information than what I'd share on my social media, but information not quite exclusive enough that I would share with my Patreon viewers. Like, all of my Patreon viewers have already seen this stuff that I've made in previous videos, for example. So, I will see you in the next video.